Hi everyone, today we're looking at the question of what is a worldview? Now this is going to be a very brief introduction into how people see themselves in life and what's the answer to the universe. Now some people dedicate their entire lives to tackling this question, dedicating years of their lives as well to writing PhDs on it or studying it in monasteries. But we're going to try and tackle it in a few minutes. So this is just a very brief look. So firstly, what is a worldview? It's the way you see yourself, the way you see the world around you. Now, it's not just how you see the world, it's how your friends see the world, it's how your family sees the world. So what we'll find soon is that they help to shape the way your world around you is seen, and you do the same for them as well. So this isn't anything static, this is an ever-evolving idea. Now, whether it's religious or non-religious, it's basically the idea of understanding life. Now, every single one of us has a worldview, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Jew, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Hindu. It doesn't matter. Because eventually, sometimes in your life, you start questioning your own significance and you start thinking, what am I here for? So people start to question, is there a God? What is God like? Is God male or female? Is God everywhere in the world? Is God in this specific room with me right now? Where do my morals come from? If there's no God, where do morals develop from? If there is a God, why do we have morals in the first place? Shouldn't everything be good anyway? So these are things that help you come up with your idea of what is my view of the world. Now, the thing with this though is that every single worldview is internal and it's unique. Everything you do in life helps to shape it, but no two worldviews are ever alike. You might meet someone and they'll give you some examples of what they've been through their life. Maybe they've been sick and have gotten a new perspective on life. Maybe they've made a lot of money and now they're questioning if all that money they've made has had an impact on their life. So what you find is all those little bits and pieces that come from other people will then help you develop your own worldview, but you're never going to have the same worldview as someone else. So with the religious worldview, it allows you to embrace those supernatural concepts. Okay. Now, non-religious worldviews don't contain those supernatural concepts. That's what separates these two ideas. Now, with the religious worldview, they tend to follow a few certain ideas. For example, of there being some sort of universal spirit or a god or a deity or a divine entity that has either developed or created the universe, but then is also shaping the world as we go. Now, we have the duty to follow those moral laws, and what we do today, now, in this world, has some sort of long-term significance, normally after death. If there was no long-term significance, then many of these ideas become moot. They're not necessary. And that is one thing that separates the religious from non-religious worldviews. Now, the big question is, what is the meaning of life? Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you've had a very busy day and you're exhausted, you want nothing but to go to sleep, but the second your head hits the pillow, your brain kicks into gear and starts questioning, what is the meaning of life? Now, this is a very difficult concept, but everyone at some point in their life, whether they be religious or not, has this question of, why are we here? What is life all about? What is the purpose of existence? Are we existing at all? Are we just some beings in the dream of some other giants? We don't know. But the fact that we've got that religious or even the non-religious worldview helps us to come up with some sort of question to our existence. Now, different faiths have a different worldview when it comes to transcendent and imminent. Now, for example, the three Semitic religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam emphasize the idea that God is actually revealed to you from beyond the human spirit. So an example of this would be in Islam, where Muslims believe that all the wills of Allah, the revelations of Allah, are revealed within the Quran through the Prophet Muhammad. Now, this is a transcendent worldview because in this belief, the divinity of Allah, that divine knowledge, Allah Himself, is seen as being separate and outside of the human sphere of understanding and knowledge. Now, on the other hand, we have the imminent worldview. Now, this holds the belief that supernatural powers of the divine beings are found within humans. Now, this is more prevalent in the two Eastern religions of Hinduism and Buddhism, where the emphasis is finding of truth from within the human spirit. So, for example, Buddhists follow the Eightfold Path prescribed by Buddha in order to reach enlightenment. Now, this is a religious worldview which takes an immanent form because the divine power is believed to be found within the human spirit, and all it needs is you to discover it by following that prescribed path. You can unlock the state of enlightenment. It's within you. So I hope that's given you some information to help you understand the idea of what a worldview is and what transcendent and imminent is. Thank you for your time, and I hope you get something out of this video.